You need to get yourself in here. There we go. See if we're live yet. I should turn that light up a little bit.
Yeah. Are we still live?
I think we're live right now. I'm not sure.
Is that an old Vanishing Gates episode I see on the background?
Is. Oh, hold on.
You vanished like the gates.
Okay.
I think last year.
Look
What, like 6 years?
Part of his recording. It's been a while. There.
Where does it say live?
Give it a second.
Oh.
There we go. We are now live. Alright, I gotta turn the lights up a little bit, guys. It's been a hot fucking minute since we've been live.
You can see it.
We need to figure this out.
You need to push it down.
Push it real good. No. Get in the camera and turn the light on more.
Okay, without being on it.
It's almost like we've fucking done this before. It's been a few years.
We've never done this before.
There. Look, there's light.
Oh my god, it's so delayed.
Yeah, it's always delayed. We are live.
It's very delayed.
Okay, so let's see where we're at here. Very, very weird.
Man, I'm huge.
I'm super confused as to what's
Is
happening.
it because I'm just so close to the screen or just because I'm massive?
Delayed it is.
Just waving people
All
out the
right.
window.
Welcome to Vanishing Gates. Again, it's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. There's other lyrics there I'm not
Let
going
it
to go
go.
into.
Beat the step two.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Thank God. I'm Jay, your host in the strange, the unexplained, the dark, the funny, the retarded. This is, as always,
The magnanimously
surprisingly,
Jack.
and your new co-host, the Katie Cat. You can at least say hi.
You might not make it past the first episode.
She's having a hard time here. She's got social anxiety. Little stress panda here. Dressed like Katie Voorhees. You guys are wearing a costume and I'm not. I feel naked right now.
I'm wearing a sweater and a cape.
It is Halloween. I've had exactly 3 trick-or-treaters. Yes, I'm counting. I bought
He counts every year
100 fucking candy
Every year.
bars.
and hides it from me so I can't see
To
it.
clarify,
Clarify.
you told me one year while we were live streaming I would get no trick-or-treaters. What happened right after you said that?
You got like one.
I got a couple trick-or-treaters that came up, and what did the little girl say to me when she saw the candy bars?
I don't remember.
You are a god!
Oh god, that's right.
I'll never forget that. That little girl was misunderstood.
You are a god.
She was wrong, but it was very cute of her. It was very sweet. We have a lot of cool shit coming up. We're going to start doing this again Saturday nights, I think. Is that our goal here? Going to be on the show again?
The problem is because of my because of the work schedule with Danny. Once I'm doing what I need to do, then it's gonna be a lot easier. But
Okay.
I'm sure we can finagle it.
Finagle?
You know,
Yeah,
that's
you mean
just
like
Saturdays, whatever.
Yeah, let's do Saturdays just because I got to work Mondays. Guys, let us know in chat if you actually are watching. That'd be great.
I just found out about
I know
this.
it's age day, so people are probably out and about having fun, getting drunk, partying out. If you are out and about, do not drink and drive, please. Get a cab. Have a friend give you a ride home, or just walk. Unless you live in Chicago, then just get a cab. And you're probably still going to get murdered because it's Chicago.
Then I mean, if you're in South California, you're probably gonna get robbed anyway. So depending on where
Nick's
you are,
fat.
you're getting robbed.
Hashtag Nick's fat. I don't know where he's at these days. Our tech guy from Chicago. We got to do the shout out there. I want to say a few things. I know it's been a while since we've been going live. We're going to come up with some ideas. If you guys want to give us some ideas of what to do the show on, vanishinggates@gmail.com. I had another email for it. It was like, tell Vanishing Gates your stories or something. And I totally forgot the passwords. I hope you haven't been sending it. I'll try to get that back. So now that Katie Cat's new, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself? Because you've been on the show like once before, right? When it
No.
was- you never were? I thought you were
No.
for like one episode or something.
No,
Here I am.
I've never been on your show before.
Oh, you're brand spanking new.
Yeah.
So it was just porn.
No, it's your friend's podcast, not yours.
Oh, that's right. You were on Negligent Discharge.
Mhm.
All right, so tell the viewers about yourself.
I hate this question.
It wasn't a question. It said tell people. I give you a command.
Yeah, that's not direct statement.
My name's Katie. Not gonna say my age because nobody needs to know that.
You've been knocking.
Social security, address,
Mother's maiden name.
first animal. What do you got?
First animal what? Did she
First
bang?
pet.
The donkey show.
No. About that.
I'm a word chick.
Wait, hold on. You might want to clarify.
Word chick.
So Katie is
I think that
my
means
best
she's like
friend and my
four.
pool partner. She and I play pool. We shoot billiards together. That's how we know each other. From hanging out, shooting pool. And she is really freaking good at it. She likes the paranormal. She's really, really uncomfortable right now, which makes it even better.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
I'm just tired.
She'll get used to it. Jack's still
Yeah.
it's fine.
I am still fat. I would like to clarify. I am still very fat.
So-
That is the thing.
Do you have any paranormal experiences?
Not really. Honestly.
I'm gonna make so much fun of you right now.
I don't.
Try it again.
What do you mean?
This thing keeps thinking my house is haunted because she swears up and down
Oh,
she had a
yeah,
paranormal
I did
encounter
have an experience.
in my house.
I had sleep paralysis here.
Hey,
Don't sleep on your
guess who
back.
never wants to ever sleep in this house? You can't get me to stay here. You can't get me to stay here at all. Yeah.
Even when my kids are like, dude, I need you to watch my kids.
I don't believe we're
emergency.
gonna-
He's like,
I'm
I'm not staying the night there. There's a ghost there.
You don't stay with ghosts.
Dude, I'll
I
tell you
said
what.
that this house has got a bad feeling to it.
Yeah, something did happen that night.
We're at Mantova's doing our haunted. I don't know if you guys have been watching for a while. If anybody's watching at all, I can't even tell. I don't think so. It should, but I don't see anything. Anyway, so Zero. It's guys. It's Halloween. People are doing shit.
Yeah,
So we'll see you
everyone's
later.
doing it right now.
So listen, we were. Don't even start on that. A live stream at Mantova's 2 Street Music. Me and Anthony Mantova, one of the owners, we're in another room. Jack is by himself with my spirit box, which my kids broke yesterday, by the way,
Nice.
or the day before. One of their friends broke the antenna off it. So Jack is sitting there talking. He doesn't hear it. Me and Anthony, we hear an actual conversation, not just radio blah 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 chatter, like vocal conversation. And that wasn't the only experience you had there, was it, there, buddy?
That was so long ago.
You don't remember.
I don't remember anything past yesterday. I'm pretty
Drip.
honest.
Drip. Drip.
No. Oh yeah, that dripping noise that was happening in the back room. There was a dripping noise. We couldn't figure out where the fuck it was coming from, and I was like, "What is that sound?"
Where were you?
We were in the back of Mantova's
2 Street Music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mantova's.
I
A
couldn't
great
figure it
friend
out.
of our show, by the way. If you're in Humboldt County, if you're in Eureka, go give them some love and go check them out and buy a guitar. The Mantovas are great people.
And not expensive either. It's really nice. I think I got you a present there once. It wasn't too
You
crazy.
did. I still have it. I still play it.
Nice. Really good piece.
I still use the amplifier too. Frequently.
Nice.
I actually am hanging more instruments on the wall soon. I have to save some to hang up in the studio.
Is that a giant
It's a Halloween house.
viola?
Oh, no, it's a cello.
Cello?
Is that a giant
Did I
viola?
say viola?
It's a cello. What do you
the fuck am I at?
You guys, we have a lot of instruments.
Is that a Viola Davis?
Viola Davis. I keep her in that closet, okay? It's don't ask.
She's not kept out of the
What's your favorite part of Halloween, Katie Cat? Let's go with that.
Favorite part?
Decorating, not free candy.
I like the free candy I steal from Jay's house every year.
I like egging people's
But
houses.
he's hiding it from you. Like this is a tradition that you broke last year because you like hid it last year.
I didn't hide it. You just weren't smart enough to find it.
He hid it. He knew I was gonna do it. 'Cause literally, no shit. Every year he calls me. He's like, "Did you steal candy?" But
She was here last year.
yeah, I was looking for like candy. Every year I steal from. Last year he broke this.
You know how bad you were.
This
That's what I
one
was looking for.
bad.
Here's how bad you were looking for it. It was sitting on the fucking porch.
I wasn't looking at it.
It was sitting on the porch behind the table.
I wasn't looking at it. I was like, I don't think I need candy. Oh, you missed trick or treaters.
Where?
They went right by.
What? No, come on. Trick or treat.
Well, the lights are on and everything. But they covered.
Go shout at them with candy.
Wait, we have candy. We have candy, not a creepy way. You guys gotta say trick or treat. Hold on. Okay, you guys talk amongst
Knock and trick or treat. He's gonna chase a bunch of kids with candy down the street. Going,
That's not creepy at all.
no, it's normal on Halloween for someone to want to force you to take candy. This is his motivation though, to give everyone candy. He just wants people to show up. What? You missed them? Why did you not? We sit out there.
You know what? The door is open. There's lights on. Come on, dude.
That
When
doesn't
was the last time you
mean
trick-or-treated?
anything. If this could just be a really
Alright,
like messed
you know
up
what?
graveyard house.
Talk about your favorite Halloween memories, guys. Well, I'll be right back. Because I feel out of place right now.
I don't know what he's talking about. People won't trick or treat if we're not out there.
Yeah, they're just. Oh.
So we're like, oh, this is too creepy. It's too creepy.
Too creepy.
And the man chasing the candy was a bit extra. Our best Halloween? What do you say?
Favorite Halloween memory.
No shit, I don't know.
Gosh, there's so many.
I haven't done anything Halloween related other than I haven't done Halloween stuff.
There, that's better.
I don't know.
I should paint my head pink.
I can remember my least favorite Halloween experience.
Get it? Because I'm a taco.
Yeah.
I should paint my head
I
pink.
get it.
I mean, Jack wouldn't be able to find me if he tried, but your Katie cat would know where it's at.
Okay.
Anyways, I can remember my worst Halloween experience with it. And that was like when I was 11 and I wanted to go out really badly and no one would take me out. And I had no one to go with. And our sister decided, because I think mom forced her to, and she got mad and she forced me to wear ponytails and wear a cheerleader outfit
I do not
and
remember
high
this.
heels and made me walk
What?
I don't
all
remember
around.
this at all.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you would.
She made me walk all the way around, all the way out towards like Winco, the old Glen house, and then all the way around back. And it was like 11 o'clock at night, so no one was even doing anything. And so I got like 2 pieces of candy, and I was just like, I was so I hated that Halloween. I hated it. Because it's like, Jesse didn't want to go out, everybody just wanted to like stay in or go to parties. And so I was just by myself like, well, this fucking sucks.
I don't remember it at all.
Oh, yeah.
Because that blows goat.
It fucking sucks.
I think one of the best ones I had was my dad scared me so bad one year when my dad was still around. Jack didn't really know him. He was really young when my dad took off. My dad scared me so bad that I hid in a cupboard in the kitchen with the pots and pans
As you should.
in Eugene or no Springfield, Oregon. Yeah, like I hid. Like he had put an axe into a hard hat that he had. Did his face, really cool makeup shit. Now I really appreciate it because I do the same kind of shit. But back then it scared the hell out of me. And he's a big dude. He's like 6'6", 250. He's a menacing creature.
This smoke is gonna kill me.
Yeah, it's a little much.
Pretty sure it's not going to kill you.
Okay.
It's not smoke. It's vapor. It might make you a little nauseous, but you'll be fine. I think your cholesterol's probably going to kill you.
Not for my cholesterol.
But yeah, so my dad scared the shit out of me. He was acting like this creepy monster guy. And you could never tell if he was serious or not because he was schizophrenic. I'm really glad that Jack doesn't have these memories because they traumatize you. And he scared the hell out of me. I remember running into the kitchen. I don't even know how I fit in there because I wasn't exactly the smallest kid on the planet. But there was a little like cabinet, and I just got in there. I shoved the stuff aside and I closed the fucker. And I could hear my dad come out, "Son, where you at?" Like, don't talk, don't move, don't talk.
Oh, jeez.
Just be quiet. He might not be normal. He wasn't trying to hurt me. He was just trying to scare the shit out of me. I haven't been scared of shit since, aside from sharks and carnival rides, because they're put together by
And
carnies. Small hands smell like cabbage.
Oh man, I'll never go on a ring ride ever again after that video. Like they showed the guy puking as they hit the apex at the top, and he put it on the way up, and then on the way down, it like
Well, his daughter, when she was with my oldest son, they were in the zipper and or the hammer, and she fell out of the safety harness and was in the cage and the one carny that isn't on methamphetamines happened to notice it and hit the stop button, the emergency stop.
He's like,
Yeah,
is she supposed to be flying around like that?
she fell out of the safety harness,
Jeez.
and I wasn't even that worried about it
That
then.
shit scared me a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like rides breaking down or like things snapping.
He puts them together and maintains them.
Yeah.
No, even at like big amusement
Some
parks.
of them,
Oh yeah, fuck that. I'm too tall for this.
you get some people who are like seasoned vets and know what they're doing, but then you get like people who have no idea what they're doing. And part of the problem isn't necessarily the people who are working it; it's actually the people that own the terminal itself.
The people that are working it.
There you go.
You gotta get the people working.
A lot of those rides are just passed down from like different owners or different people. They're like fucking ancient. They're not making like new versions of this shit. So you're like on like 100-year-old rides at some point.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not on some 5-year-old ride. You're on like 100-year-old fucking twister.
Mama June's downstairs ride. You know what I mean? It's
Literally no idea what's going on there. Like it's just like it's a carny swell. It's like no, I'm pretty sure it's that 6,000-year-old pin trying to hold that shit together.
butter pins. That was so. I was on Pharaoh's Fury or something like that, whatever it's called. The one that goes like a pendulum.
Yeah.
I was on that with my oldest son, and this is when I finally realized I was not a fan of fucking carnival rides. We were on it going back and forth, and I realized the harness bar they put down is not enough to hold him in place. I'm physically having to keep him in place because Turbo was going like out. I had to keep pulling him down because he was flying out of it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I was having to hold him, going, okay, I don't like rides anymore. Yeah, it's a big bar, but it's not enough to hold him in place because he's kind of gone. You know, he's
If you're too small, you're gonna fly the fuck.
yeah, and he would have been launched.
Yeah.
If he would have been on there alone, I wouldn't have him here today. I had to like hold him in place. He was going out of the ride, and I was having to hold him in place.
Kids shouldn't be on carnival rides.
Well, then he goes into Ferris wheel after that, and it hadn't hit me yet. And then the shock wore off, and my brain goes, I gotta leave or drink heavily. So I drank heavily and then left.
Nice.
Not the kids there. I took them home. So, what is the creepiest thing that's ever happened to you on Halloween? Now, you have a good story about being kidnapped almost.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't Halloween.
Speaking of amusement parks.
Yeah, that wasn't Halloween.
Yeah.
But you have a really cool story. Hey, Stock. She went ahead. Stock is currently getting better. We love you, buddy. How you doing, Dave? Thanks for watching, bud. Happy Halloween.
So I took a trip with my friend down to Disneyland when I was like 15. And we were walking back to the hotel one night. It was like after midnight. The park had closed, and
Hotels. 15.
their mom at a hotel. And this truck pulled up next to us, and wants to take us, kidnap us, basically. And we're like, oh shit, what do we do? So we run around like a wall and hide there.
Was it like, hey, we want to kidnap you? Like, what was
This
the...
Mexican guy that was like, he was saying something. I don't know. He was saying something in Spanish.
Yeah, you were 100% going to be sold in the trash.
Yeah. So we went and hid behind a wall, waited till we saw a group of people come. We walked with the people and he drove off, but it was really scary. It scared me for a while. So
I almost got kidnapped once.
yeah.
Then they looked at me and said, no gingers. Find me a brunette. They didn't want anything to do with me. That's scary as hell, though. Like that's a real life scare. Human trafficking is a huge problem.
I was scared for like a month.
Oh
after
yeah,
that.
yeah. Human trafficking is not a goddamn joke.
Do you know what you're worth right now on the market?
Yeah.
For human trafficking?
Not a joke.
About 10 G's. That's the first price. Yeah. How's that make you feel?
Yeah. I need a lot of money. Hey, if anyone's looking to purchase a human,
It's creepy.
Don't.
I am for sale.
Hey, Jack is offering himself up.
$2,000.
Was it Andrew Schultz joke?
Fire
If you're going to get into slavery, it's like sex slavery is the kind you want to get into. No cotton, no cotton. Andrew Schultz is a ridiculous man. I love it. Also, we do not condone any fashion of slavery, but that.
Sex trafficking or anything like that.
No, we don't like that. I have been very clear over the years of doing Vanishing Gates that I think sex traffickers and pedophiles should be executed.
Yeah.
I've never been quiet about that. Neither is Jack. We both have kids. Katie Cat's on board. She's like, yeah, murder him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Kill them all.
Maybe not like
Torture
that.
them and then kill them.
Hey.
Take it a little further. See, she's going to fit in great, guys. This girl's been gaming with me, playing COD and streaming with me, so she's getting used to the toxic nature of me, so it's working out real
I've
well.
known you for like 2 years.
Oh no, 2 years or so, yeah. Almost 2 years. Oh, just, no, actually 2 years, right around now, yeah. 2 years. The first time she met me, I was dressed like Buffalo Bill in a robe and a wig.
Before that.
Well, the first time we hung out, started
I
talking.
was with my weird ex.
Oh yeah, the midget,
Yeah.
Schmeg Marty, smooth penis.
Who wanted the lotion instead of the candy.
Okay, that's a Halloween story we can get behind. Her ex-boyfriend. We're
Oh,
walking
God,
through
here
the
we go.
bar. Her ex-boyfriend, who is about as tall as she is, maybe shorter. I dress like Buffalo Bill. So I'm from Silence of the Lambs. I'm wearing a blonde wig. I have a fake nipple piercing, and I'm wearing a robe. I have a basket of freaking candy with a thing of Aveeno lotion in it. The only thing I was missing was the dog. And I'm making people take candy. It takes the candy or else it gets the hose again. He won't take the candy. He's like, I'll take some of that lotion though.
And he goes like this and
And then
puts it in his hand.
he did, and he
Yeah.
moisturized himself at the bar, and that's the most paranormal thing I've ever seen in my life. And she dated that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, cringe.
These things should not happen.
They should not. What's the scariest paranormal thing that's happened to you aside from the sleep paralysis that you pretended to have at my house? Because my house is haunted. She really thinks my house is haunted, guys.
I think might be something.
It's not. Guys, there was a suicide in my house. It doesn't mean it's haunted.
Exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
You knew that.
There was somebody killed themselves in this house.
He was a good kid.
I didn't
though.
know that.
He was a good kid. He was a good kid. He did it over a girl, which is the saddest part. So, yeah, young kid. He was a nice kid,
That's-
nice to everybody, and some chick treated him like crap, and he decided to do the wrong thing, and his dad missed him by a few months.
If you're out there and you're feeling sad, it's a very
Don't do
common
that.
disease these days.
We have
Like-
talked about suicide on the show and how to get help. We
What
have
are the
shared the
statistics
suicide
right
hotline. What?
The statistics right now for suicide are like 79% of suicides throughout the year are male.
It's almost all
We're
male.
offing ourselves at like a clip of 79%.
Well, but then the kid, it's a nice little fog.
It's cold.
It's
Not cold.
It's better.
Yeah, we want the fog in here. No, but we've talked about suicide a few times because I've been very open about my proclivities. I have suicidal tendencies. I've been open about it over the years. I've shared the suicide hotline many times on the show, and I will continue to do that. If you are feeling that way, reach out and get help. It's not worth doing it, I promise you. This year, in fact, I found a friend of mine, and I missed him by 5 minutes. And I had to call his wife and tell him. It's not worth taking your life, I promise you. Things might seem bleak, might seem dark, but it's not worth doing. That said, on the same note, I have been dealing with something lately. The last couple days, I've told you about it a little bit. I don't believe in ghosts. I know there's spirits, there's demonic presences, there's entities. I have had this thing husking around me, bugging me for a few days. And those invasive thoughts have crept back into my brain. And I've just had to shut them down, but I've been incredibly depressed and it's been draining my energy. Doing this show again, starting this back up, has really helped to pull me out of that funk. I have been incredibly depressed the last few days. There's no good reason for it. I just bought a freaking house. You know, like the house my kids have basically grown up in. I should be happy and elated and having it. I have a great job, but this thing creeps into your brain. And this guy is husking over me. I don't know what it is. It won't show itself. It makes itself known. It literally blew a beam out in my garage in front of me. Yeah, physically. I actually saw a physical. It didn't show itself, but the beam actually went. You know, from the old studio walls, like where I had like those stupid shitty 2x4s they put in. It actually fucking hit it or something, and it went out in a way that it shouldn't have.
My wife's native, so she sages every other day.
I don't do that. So it's kind of weird. It's like, hey, I haven't had to deal with this stuff. The last time I dealt with something that violent, I was a minister.
Oh, that's a good background. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, it's
So
me.
the skull was a good background.
Scully.
Oh, that's Scully. That's the old intro. We'll have that back on here.
Yeah.
Once we get things set back up, we'll have it back on there. My old computer is down. I got to get that back up, and we'll have the intro and everything, guys, and you'll see more. This is just a live stream, so. But let's hear more from our new host. Talkie about what.
Oh, it's your turn. You know, in the old days, I used to be the one to come up with some shit real quick off the cuff, Jack.
But people need to know about you because they know about us.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Yes.
Okay, do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Do you believe in demons?
Yes.
Do you believe in angels? Aliens? Okay, what is your favorite story about Bigfoot? What drew you to
What
Bigfoot?
Katie's cat's saying is she's very easily fooled.
I'm watching a lot of Finding Bigfoot. Which you know the guy.
I've met Bobo before. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to get Bobo on the show at some point. If he still does appearances.
Do you watch
He's
the,
really
mountain,
cool
the
dude.
mountain people? What are those hillbillies that hunt Bigfoot and now they're hunting a demon? There's a demon they hunting now, and
You find Bigfoot, it's gotta be demons.
they find Bigfoot, but
Fucking
because
great.
they found Bigfoot, but Bigfoot possessed one of them and caused him.
Oh, geez.
Hold on, I gotta finish the story. He possessed him and then made him act crazy and strip naked, I think, if I remember correctly. And then disappeared.
Made me do it.
Or he was on
Literally.
drugs.
Or he's making shit up for attention. I don't know.
Well, the show went from we're hunting Bigfoot to all of a sudden there's a conspiracy cult that's hunting them and gives them like information every once in a while. I'm like,
Why did you not come to the
they
break
went
with this to
they went
start?
from jumping the shark to jumping every shark and the megalodon.
They jumped a shark is what they did.
They jumped the fucking megalodon, yo. They brought that shit back and they jumped it.
All right, so more about your ideas here. I know a bunch of what you think because you've told me over the last couple of years, but
Yeah.
there's more to it than that. So.
Well, yeah, I believe in ghosts. You say they're not real.
Because they're not.
Or spirits.
Joke.
Those are real.
Joke.
Demons,
Yeah,
angels.
vodka.
So have I.
If you haven't had an experience, what makes you then believe in them?
I like how I'm playing the old episodes in the back and I'm hearing the spirit chick. I need to talk to her again. She's cool. A little bit. She's cool. Anyway, back at it.
Anyway, because I don't know. It just seems like, what is it, just us and that's it? There's nothing else going on?
That's how important
So-
and great we are.
Yeah.
Start talking more about UFOs and aliens and stuff in those future episodes. I'm going to get back into Fermi's paradox.
We need to not.
I don't know
The
what
problem is that we all know that the only thing they want is to probe things because they're a bunch of dirty bastards. That's all aliens want.
There are more cattle mutilations recently than there have in the last 25 years.
Mutilations are fake.
I don't disagree. No, they're real. I'm not saying aliens are doing it.
No, I mean, but cattle mutilation actually,
People
there's a good explanation that happens in the show Supernatural. The guy talks about it,
You and that fucking show.
and he says that they lay out the sun, and eventually what happens is the heat bloats them,
Yeah.
Makes
and then they
it
And then it
explode,
dries it.
Yeah.
and then it just dries up.
Okay, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about things that have been removed surgically.
Yeah, it
was
looked
a
damn near
mortician.
surgical, like he said.
I was a mortician.
He said it looked damn near surgical,
Yeah. Yeah, on Supernatural it said that.
but it's probably true.
I love Super.
You know how? Because
That's number.
nobody is covering up aliens. And if you say otherwise, someone's going to show up and cover you up.
I mean, maybe they're cold. If you're cold, they're cold. Let them inside.
Tell them they're black-eyed children. Don't do that.
I'm inviting BEKs to my house right now if you guys are there. But you gotta like and follow and share and subscribe.
And you have to
the
take
show.
candy. If you don't take candy, he takes your soul.
That's it. You gotta take candy.
Or your soul is down. mean,
I know you think you're strong. I'm strong, right?
whether you think you have a soul.
I'm dressed like a fucking taco. I will take you.
We don't do trafficking or selling people. Unless it's to, the people who don't take candy.
We just don't.
They don't
We
take
just don't do
candy.
that.
And then they're sent to Vietnam to work in a factory.
Why Vietnam?
I don't know. Because
Vietnam's
cool. It's a nice place.
More of your stuff. Let's hear more about you because
Really lovely landscapes.
Oh, I said what I believe in, so.
Well, I mean, hold on. So you just believe in these things, but you never had an experience that makes you think other. Like the reason for me, I don't believe in aliens, but I've seen some shit. Like I've had
Well, I've seen a
experiences
UFO.
where we were on the high desert. We were in the high desert over coming off the Dalles or whatever, that high desert area.
Yeah.
Coming back from Oregon, and you just got that large stretch of land out in the desert, and it's high desert, and
Yeah.
I don't know if I passed out or what happened, but all I know is I see like these blue lights come down, and they came out from the sky, and they zipped past the car, and then they were just fucking gone.
And then you could fit a frisbee in
I
a
was
hole after that.
I was looking for like fucking like the little blinker things on the side of the road for this light. So I was like, and that no one but me had seen it, so I was like, I must have passed out. I had to have passed out, but it was the weirdest dream. And the thing is, I have these strange dreams about like alien invasion. I always that I don't. Most people have like apocalyptic dreams, like earthquake, volcanoes, shit like that. For me, it's just like spaceships coming down, and I don't know what happens after that.
God.
They just
That's
like
scary.
thousands of them just fill the sky, and then we're just like fucking.
That's it.
Apparently invaded. I don't know what happens. They don't land. They don't do anything as far as I know. But all I know is they're here, and that's how we all die. Apparently.
How would you handle an alien invasion?
Usually with a 12 gauge under the chin.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Yourself? No.
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself.
If you're invaded by aliens and you ain't gonna survive, you don't know what they're gonna
myself.
do to you. I'm telling you what, I'm taking.
me too. No. I would take a gray alien, hold his neck down, and just turn him out, and just make his friends watch it. Come to my planet.
We were just bringing you punches.
Yes. Oh yeah. Where's bringing a cookbook?
We were bringing the best detergent you've ever seen.
Sorry, man. Cookbook.
War of the Worlds got a whole new. That's a whole new chapter of War of the Worlds they didn't talk about in the actual.
How would you handle an alien invasion, Kat?
I would go to Costco.
Costco.
All the toilet paper.
No, I would go and hide in Costco because they have everything there. Yeah.
Okay, so that's your idea of survival.
Yeah, it was about aliens too.
I think was it like Seth Rogen or something?
Yeah, it was all those Ben Stiller comedy.
It's pretty funny.
It was funny.
It was a funny movie. I think we watched that together, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't go to Costco.
It's called The Watch.
The Watch.
The Watch.
The Watch.
I think.
Yeah. It's one of the silliest things ever. I would just shoot things. I don't care. I'm not.
I would probably wait and figure out what they were going to do because truth is going to stop them anyway. So we might as well see what they're going to do first, and then if they start attacking, probably pray I'm able to kill more of them than they kill me.
Have you guys paid attention at all to the government like actual talking about aliens now?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though: is the problem with this situation is that
It's an election year.
Yeah, it's the same thing they talk
The
about.
problem is our economy's going to shit.
It's the same
and now
thing
we're talking about
Project
aliens.
Blue Book and all that shit. It's always near when there's like an election
When a president
or,
sucks
or
and
shit is hitting the fan.
Yeah.
If shit's hitting the fan, all of a sudden it's, hey, we got some alien proof here.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Right outside.
Do you know more about it more than I want to know about aliens?
I don't know. No one gives a fuck about aliens anymore.
You know more about the aliens?
Huh.
What I want Congress to do? Jeffrey fucking Epstein didn't kill himself!
You drive me crazy because every time I see
Sorry to yell, folks.
recently, there's been all these new movements and shit happening and marches and stuff, and I'm sitting here like, where were you motherfuckers when they got the guy who was selling children to the elites you're worshiping? Like, where were you? You don't even know.
I don't know. President Kidsniffer is doing a great job, I guess. My interest rate on my house is 7%.
It's like
That's nice.
It's like I told my wife today when we were buying dinner, and it was like fucking $20. And I looked at it for a second. I was like, this economy is so powerful. It has doubled the cost of everything I fucking purchased. Because what the fuck?
Like, we went and saw Lost Boys in the theater.
Oh, you
And the ATL in Arcata, they do old shows. So she bought the tickets and I bought the food, and I spent fucking way too much money just on snacky foods.
Yeah, no.
It was like
It's
over
ridiculous.
$100.
It's ridiculous.
That doesn't count.
The only people at this point who think this
I
is
shouldn't have spent $50 on a bucket of beer. God damn it!
the only people who think
No, it was like
that
20.
this is the strongest economy ever are people who sit there and they think to themselves, you know what? I already make a lot of money, so I can afford that extra dollar for fucking everything. And everyone else who's poor is just like, we're dying.
I'm like, you gotta be careful because I'm working for a military contractor, so I can't get too crazy. But it's like, guys, come on. Give me a fucking break. This is not better than it was a couple years back.
Not better than it's been 10 years back.
We were originally, Vanishing Gates was originally going to be not Vanishing Gates. We didn't have a name for it. We were going to do a political podcast. And then I said, nope, I saw the election cycle. I'm like, what can we talk about that can make everyone have an idea and we can have everybody accept each other? So we talk paranormal. And we've had cool people. We have people from Australia, New Zealand, fucking Belgium. We've had people from Norway on our show. We've had Jim Harold on, the biggest podcaster argument. He's like in the top 2%. We have a couple of people coming up that are really big. Really thought they've been talking to. We have Tom Velasquez, the Paranormal Patriot. What we've done is we've taken something that everyone can have a story about. True crime and the paranormal. Things you can't explain. And that was what I wanted, because I wanted to entertain people.
Yeah, politics is a hard situation, but I mean, like even in this situation, people have to realize we're not picking a side here. We're just explaining someone we don't like and a situation we don't like. There's a difference
no one
between
likes the situation. Right
yeah.
now.
There's a difference between picking a side and saying, "Hey, we're on this side," or "We're doing this." We're explaining what we dislike about a situation that's happening. It is not tied to our beliefs or our situation. It's just what our reality is right now. Our reality is something that's happening at the moment in time. We are all suffering from poverty. And we are getting worse, not better. And it's been getting worse year by year. And I don't mean like slightly. I mean exponentially worse year by year.
So one thing I do want to say though is one of the things we do at this show is we've always been this way. Regardless of what you believe, your faith, your beliefs, we as a community want to support each other. So when I say things like someone needs a prayer or good intentions or good thoughts or whatever, this community of Vanishing Gates has come together to do that. It's been really cool. The paranormal community in general, like the folks that are interested in this stuff, regardless of your religion, it's come together. And when someone's hurting, we help them. Now, I do want to ask a question because Katie Cat, you're the newest member of the team. What do you want to see with this show? What would like you like to see? How would you like to see things proceed here? That made no sense. What I just said.
What?
What kind of ideas do you have for the show? What would you like to see? What kind of topics do you want to cover? And how do you
I've got
want
an
to approach
idea.
it? Because you're new.
Well, you go first.
I'm asking her because she's new.
I know, but it has nothing to do with any of this.
What?
I know why no one's coming up to your house. Because people aren't supposed to go up to houses that don't have lit pathways.
I have a lit pathway.
Is that pathway lit? It looks dark as shit out there.
You see the? You're not looking at. Go look out the front door. You'll see it. There's a fucking whole light lit.
It's dark out there.
Go look.
I'm gonna go look just to clarify. I'm correct.
Then you're gonna put your shoe on your head.
I also haven't seen anybody walk by.
I didn't do that. Don't worry.
He only did that to go for the candy. He only did that. To get candy.
There you go. I'm advertising for you.
Advertising free product. That no one's. Dude, this is the thing about like Halloween. It's been getting weird. Like some years we have hundreds.
First.
It fluctuates. Some years we have hundreds. Some years we have none.
The last couple years, I've barely seen any like separation.
I also haven't done.
Well, that goes back to what we were saying. Is like it's the exponential worsening of our situation. The thing is the more the poor, you know.
Guys, I bought 100 plus large candy bars to give out.
Okay, I'm gonna tell everyone to advertise that on Facebook right now.
There's still probably 100 candy bars laying around my house.
You should.
I'm not advertising shit. The trick or treater, they don't. But anyway, how would you like to be involved in the show? What would you like to discuss? How would you like to do this? Just so they get to know you a little better. Because you're pretty rad. Don't choose out on me here. Pervert.
Trying to think. I'm so bad at like being interviewed or being questioned. My brain always keeps blank.
Well, you don't like to be questioned.
Yeah, you're not being interviewed. You're part of you're co-host, so.
You can't take a question. You're part of the problem, not the solution here.
First podcast, I'm not used to it.
Well, you know how I got over it? I don't
Vigorous
know.
masturbation.
No one's watching all the time. Like most people are gonna watch after the fact. Like that's where we're used to after the fact. Because a lot of people are trick or treating, they're having parties, things like that. So they watch it either tomorrow or the next night.
That's why Halloween's easiest to do.
Yeah, because and most of the nights it's gonna be like that. You're gonna get some interaction. Sometimes you get like 500 people, and the thing is that's not crazy. Because guess what? None of those motherfuckers can do anything about it. You can sit here just like this
And they're
for 6 hours.
Wow, you're such a good host.
You can just double deuce them for 6 hours. They can't stop you. You know why? Because they can't stop you. So do whatever. Talk about what you want to talk about.
Don't take his advice, for fuck's sake.
Hey. Okay, listen. There is a show where we have a fuck counter. We have a literal
Fuck
counter of how many times I said the word fuck in one episode, and it was like 78 or something.
It was a live stream.
It was
A
live.
professional scenario. And we have never been invited back for a fucking reason. Wonder why.
I killed the entire thing.
And now there's a local guy who does paranormal, like share your paranormal stuff after that. You know what's funny is I had a guy on my show. I started a podcast with him. He has now taken the name of that podcast and started running it without telling me or asking me today. A local guy that I'm friends with. Yep, I'm not going to say his name. I hope I'm the best. But he took my idea and he took the name for the show and he ran with it and did not even mention it to me. Kind of pissed off.
Really?
Yep.
I gotta hear about this episode.
I can prove that I started the show.
Jesus.
A podcast. Another one of the podcasts. When I was back really doing this. You know what? I hope he has a good time. I just wish he would have said something. I just wish he would have like at least mentioned to me he was
Are you in
doing it.
contact?
No, he hasn't messaged me forever. We're still friends on my Facebook account for here. I just haven't logged into Vanishing Gates' Facebook account. So I have two Facebooks. I have mine for my personal life, and I have mine for Vanishing Gates. So I have two different accounts. I had to get approval of Facebook to do it. And then I have my pages that I manage.
Yeah.
But no, this guy, I thought he was my friend. Has never asked me or talked to me about it. I have an autographed copy of his book.
You know,
Been on the show. I talked great things about him. I have 4 or 5 recorded episodes I never launched for the podcast. I'm not going to say the fucking name because now apparently it's his, even though I came up with it.
I mean,
So, whatever. I hope he does well. He should have at least said something to me.
it's always friendly to be open, like, hey, I'm gonna do this. Is that cool?
I tell you what, right now, Negligent Discharge Podcast, Dave Hoover's thing. Guys, check out Negligent Discharge Podcast. He's awesome. He's offensive. He's fun. I came up with the name for that because I literally had negligent discharge in my garage.
Like,
that I was
Maybe we
talking
shouldn't
about
say that out
while I
loud.
was cleaning a gun. No, you know what? It's the only time it's ever happened. And it was just funny. I was talking to him while it was happening. He's doing great. You know what? If anybody asks where that name comes from, he's going to tell you. My stupid ass friend was cleaning out a gun while he was talking to me and did something dumb. And he's completely right. It just sucks that someone would take something that I came up with and not even kind of give me credit for.
And that person already kind of has a following, don't they?
Yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about. And they already
You
have
know
a
exactly
following.
what it is.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is.
You know who it is. So it's offensive, and I hope that he and I can come to terms. I hope he does really well. I do. I hope that he does really well because he's a family, and I hope that takes off for him, and he's good. And I just wish he would have said something. Is all. Like I don't care. I'm an idea guy, man. I'm not great at putting things down. I'm used to people flaking on me and shit and bouncing out. I just wish that he would have said something.
All right.
I bounced out on him on this one, not vice versa. This is one that I didn't have time or structure to do. So, not on him for it. It was a great idea. He ran with it, but it's my idea. He should at least give me credit. But we got
that's
plagiarized.
Halloween.
Remember the episode of the people eating people eating people?
Yes.
We got plagiarized
We did?
on YouTube. That episode has been removed from YouTube.
What?
You got copyrighted.
No, dude, straight up, more popular YouTuber. I was watching him, and he straight up was literally quoting. We're talking about Sonny Bean Clan. The guy was very poorly dialoguing what we monologuing what we dialogued. I'm like, this sounds really familiar. Familiar. He was saying stuff that I say. Like, I have a very particular way of speaking, as do you.
Well, I'm really.
But he was taking the conversation that we had, and he was putting it together and omitting things to make it his talk.
Really?
This idiom. Yep. But I went to emailed him. He's like, "Well, prove it." YouTube had deleted like 100+ videos of ours.
Oh, we still got it.
That was one of them. Gone. Then my hard drive is not working on that computer.
So you
Oh.
don't have the video.
Couldn't prove it. He's made money off that video. So don't be shitty, guys. Welcome to Shitty Walk. Home of the Shitty Walk.
And that's part of the problem, like being like when you do this kind of stuff, you're gonna figure out like eventually like people steal ideas because there's not like a lot of original ideas you can do.
There's no original ideas.
There's no
True,
such thing
yeah.
as a really original idea in the modern era. You're just kind of regurgitating in a different way or trying to do it in a conversationalist way from your perspective.
I would have been cool if dude would have just said, "Hey man, can I use some of your content?" I would have been like, "Fuck yeah, just give me credit.
Literally,
Yeah.
just
And help me choose
shout
my
out.
show."
That's it.
Because he has 1 million+ followers on YouTube.
Jesus. The fact that he responded to you in the first place explains to you exactly that was true.
Yeah,
Because if it was
he's
bullshit,
shit.
he would have just like deleted the walk away.
He's a piece of shit. He's a coward.
Did you do YouTube?
Yeah, they didn't do shit. He's got 1 million followers. He got like 70.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
That's
like
one
buying
of the problems
power.
is because you can just type in what you need for information. So when you're doing like your episodes, like a lot of these YouTubers, when they're doing like their horror or haunting episodes or something like that, they actually just load into YouTube. They just type in what they need off YouTube, and then they go and they watch videos of what other people have done. And that's probably what happened was because me and him, we do like full like fucking hour to 2 hour long episodes and stuff, which is just ridiculous.
I write
And so he just took
sheets.
everything from what we were discussing and condensed it down to his 10-minute video or something like that.
Yeah.
It's probably what happened.
And it was his last part of his video. It was about cannibalism. Sonny Bean Clan was his last
Yeah.
one. Same thing we did with our episode, and then he did it.
I took it from you guys because you were looking at like,
Yeah.
somebody would know because you didn't.
Because
have
what are you going to do? What's YouTube going to do? We do not have advertisers.
But look, I get that
We don't make
people
money.
like people get on to joke thieves and stuff because I do stand up once in a while. I haven't done it in a while. I need to do it again.
Rogan does it.
But people do joke theft. I get it. Everybody makes jokes the same way. Someone comes up with something that's nothing original. I've not intentionally made the same joke as somebody else, but it sure as hell didn't take someone else's jokes. These guys will literally go and sit in the back of the room and write down your fucking what you're saying. This guy, word for word almost. And you've known me long enough. I have a very particular way I speak. This guy was quoting me directly and emphasizing the words that I say, and then saying shit that he says as though I was saying it or he was saying it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm a smartass, so anything I say is just pretty much for smart
Well,
ass
some of it didn't make sense.
And since
Like, that was the
I don't know anything about that situation, so the reason that would have been the dead giveaway is because when if you have motherfuckers, if you ever steal from us, you're probably never going to watch this episode, which is good because you're not going to get the information you need right now. But if you're watching our older episodes to steal from us, you need to realize right now,
Slower talk.
I know exactly one fucking thing about everything we're talking about, and the rest of it I pull out of my ass like a rabbit from a goddamn hat.
Like, I make up so much shit. Like she's played COD with me. Like my best
Both
insult.
you guys.
Oh yeah.
But it's not that. It's not that I'm displaying them as fact. What it is that I'm telling you from my perspective what I think about what we're having a conversation about it. So it's a conversation what we think.
Yeah.
He's definitely my brother.
Yeah. It definitely is.
So anyways, you were saying about your COD.
I was gonna say like Call of Duty. Like I come up with the best insults ever because it's on the moment. Like saying, "Hey, dude, your dad should have swallowed," and gunning him down. That's my newest one.
But that's the thing. It's like, but that's the problem is if you steal from us, you're gonna wind up just taking a bunch of shit that we were talking about, not like what
You're not getting full
not a
analysis.
fact.
Yeah,
That's what
like
we display. Yeah, we display when our show. We explain. We're like, we don't know if this is true, but we think this. We explain
That's
like
true, that's
that.
a good
We're
point.
just this is a thought that we have. Like I've always prefaced my rambles about it with, okay, so this is what I think or what I believe could have happened. And what they could have seen, what could have happened, and that's why it's like that's why it becomes really obvious if someone takes from us because
This guy made a couple of my jokes.
oh god,
People eating people, eating people.
he literally said that.
Wow.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, and he's talking about Sonny Bean. I'm like, this is literally my conversation he's
Did
having.
you steal Joe Metheny from that one? I think that was the
Joe Metheny was in there.
That was oh yeah, he stole the
That was the
entire
Joe
fucking
Metheny
episode.
episode.
Yeah, he took our because I did the majority at the beginning with Joe Metheny, and then he jumped in with Sonic Beam at the end.
Okay, it's Halloween. I'm gonna go put fog juice in the fog machine.
Remember all that, right?
Hear about Joe Metheny.
I don't remember all of it. It's not
You
much
know
of
most of it. Don't worry.
Joe Metheny was some dude from
Calm
South
down,
Lake.
Cadbury.
Anyway,
rabbit's going crazy.
I'm not going to go into the whole thing because I don't know everything about. I don't remember everything about it. You got to remember, this is like probably 5 years ago. He was basically a drug addict, and he owned a shack, a burger shack, on the, like a back road, like basically think like out of the back of a truck kind of shack. And he was a serial killer and cannibal.
I've heard about this.
And yeah, and so he lived out of a trailer or something like that on the back, and he would sell out of a food trailer. And so what happened was he was picking up like hitchhikers, I think, stuff like that, and he was killing them, and then he was butchering them and putting them in the food. Yeah, and then selling it to people. And so it was just like it was like I can't remember how many people he killed, but I remembered like the thing is the reason I know that if he's talking about Joe Metheny, then it would probably like it was a Taken episode was because I remembered when I did the Joe Metheny one, it was still like when I was like really fucking trying, and I knew like his birthday, I knew when he died, or I knew well not when he died, but I knew his birthday because I think he's still alive. I don't remember, or maybe he did die in like 2000 something, but 2016, 2006. I don't remember, but anyways, I knew his birthday. I knew his life, like his life story up until that point. So I like told the whole fucking story, all the way up until the end. Yeah, I did full research on him, and that's why I know this guy probably stole the whole episode. Because if he did Joe Metheny and then he did the Sonny Beam thing, it was like, yeah, he stole the shit. Oh my god, scary taco.
It scared me for a second.
But you know, if he did that like in that direction with like Joe Metheny and then Sonny Beam, yeah, he definitely stole that fucking episode because that was literally the people eating people episode because it was
About the guy with the burgers.
It was pork.
Yeah. Or pork,
yeah.
yeah.
He called like pork. Humans taste like they're called long pig for a reason. They taste like beef. But that's the thing is like if you said that he did the Joe Metheny thing and then he did Sonny Beam, yeah, and then he mentioned people eat people, like he fucking mentioned
and it was posted well after our show.
and no one would do the amount of research I did into fucking Joe Metheny because I like knew his birthday, I knew his story all the way up until that point. I had like done all that research on him. Like
I just wanted to fuck him know.
I just dug that shit up. I was like, I'm gonna make this an interesting episode, and then I was just like, I showed up with like a fucking bulletin and just like read it all off.
That one episode you didn't fucking aside from the green kids of Tom Wopat.
Yeah, that's another one. And then no, so like that's the thing is I feel like
You didn't correct me this time. It's unfortunate.
no, did not.
The green kids of Tom Wopat.
I can't remember where they were from. Woolpit. Woolpit.
That was the whole joke. Was Tom Wopat?
Yes, I got you. But fucking the thing is, it's like you look at our old episodes and stuff, and like
No,
there's
we're not
still
doing
them
that
up there. No. I'm saying you look at our old episodes, and it's easy to like type into Facebook to find stuff. But the thing is, I don't know how the fuck you would have found ours, because ours is not named cannibals. It's called it's like what was it? It was like people eating people.
Yeah.
And so there's
We found it.
Hashtag cannibal.
like I don't know how people.
I guess. I don't know.
Probably something like that. And that's what I'm saying is I don't understand how that was found because even finding us would be like we would be buried under everything.
No, we were doing pretty well back then, actually.
Right.
Not on Facebook, not on YouTube.
But that's what our primary source was YouTube. But YouTube fucking sucks, dude.
Well, that's where we're going mostly because
The problem is like, you know, it's these guys with like, a million followers, something like that, or even like 10,000 followers, those guys are like, they have advertisers through YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube makes money off them.
Yeah.
So people like us who have less than like a few hundred followers, it's like, who are you going to side with? The people who make money for you, or the people who just kind of like exist
Almost
on a platform?
Facebook.
On Facebook? I thought it was YouTube.
Like 550.
Yeah. For someone who hasn't been, for people who haven't been posting in forever, been super inconsistent, that's not super bad.
Man.
YouTube's at like 70 something.
But no, I can't believe it's little solar shit.
Yeah. Not the first time it's happened. I'm just irritated that, again, the guy, like, dude. What sucks is I'm looking at the fucking background of the old episode and I see his book.
It's really cool.
No, it's not his book. Yeah, we're going to be rebuilding the studio here, guys, and Katie Cat's going to be helping because she's...
We were a lot younger back then. We got old.
It's been like 6 years.
We got old. We got 6 years older. Well, you probably cut it there.
I cut my hair all the time.
My hair was longer there.
My hair was long when I don't cut it.
Thinner.
Oh, shut up!
A little bit.
Going.
We should pause it at that. So it's
I just want a Ghislaine Anderson all over the eye socket.
Hey!
That sounded gross.
That's tough.
Oh,
Oh my god, I had teeth.
Yeah.
and a
you did.
beard.
Wow. You look so young back then. Yeah, folks, we're watching our old shows because apparently Katie Cat wants to catch up.
Yeah.
Yes, you can still find us
All right, so
existing
what are some topics you want to discuss
Tonight?
in the future?
in the future.
In the future. Let me think.
They don't have to be kinks. It can just be topics. I'm always going to make jokes like that. I'm going to get really
Okay,
lamp.
you're gonna have
this
a.
over people.
I'm gonna tell you right now. The first thing you're gonna hear is we gotta be professional because we need to be like on board so we can get like good advertisers stuff like that. And then about halfway through the episode, you're gonna hear about different forms of alien vagina and shit like that. You're just gonna be like, okay, so all that just went the fuck out the window,
We should
and all because
we should do an episode where I'm going to help you here. Because I'm gonna take something out of your bread basket before we let her continue.
don't steal my idea.
I'm gonna take something out of your basket and say, what animal vagina would you find the most attractive? That should be an episode.
Oh my gosh.
I know the dudes from Ohio want to do dolphin pussy, but what do you guys got?
Narwhal.
Narwhal. It's the same shit.
What did you ask? What's the most
What animal has the best vagina that's not a
you
human?
think?
Which one would you? Yeah, what would you rather stick your tongue in, kind of thing, maybe?
Maybe twitch really hard.
So
We never
Made
get it.
everyone go.
Ew.
"Bleh."
Ew.
You know the
I don't
mythological, the mermaid myth actually comes from narwhals because they talk about how the
I literally have never looked at dolphin vagina. Have you guys?
no.
I brought this up, and I'm just curious. It's
Looks like a human or something.
Well,
very rapey, though, dolphins.
Oh.
literally the point is that like the sailors of old were taught the idea of where mermaids come from is because sailors used to like fish up narwhals, and apparently narwhals were very human-like in that they would bang narwhals, I guess. That's the
No.
that's the way the fucking mermaid thing started. Apparently, they were banging narwhals.
Have you guys seen The Lighthouse?
Yeah, we watched it together.
I watched it for a minute. Yeah.
I watched it with you.
No, we didn't.
I did. And
Now she got
it was-
questions like, you got other friends in your life?
I have like 2 friends, and I watched it with that one. She has. There's a lot that she hasn't
Mermaid
really
pussy
done.
in that movie.
Wow.
Wow, that's a way to say it.
I like how that entire movie was just based on like
What is that? A dolphin?
narwhal.
He licked that.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's so gross.
No!
It does look kind of human like that.
Like, no. Well, now that I'm thinking about it,
Disturbing. You're disturbed. I am disturbed.
it looks a little more great than mine, but I'm down.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Stop.
Yeah.
moving on.
Anyway, so I don't know, man. I mean, you guys should. Here's the problem. Here's one of the problems that you need to not like. When we started Vanishing Gates, we fell into a problem, right? And that was when we kind of bottlenecked ourselves because we would talk about ghosts, but we did like a chunk episode about ghosts, right? We talked about ghosts specifically, but then we didn't really talk about like individual ghosts or like different
Like
hauntings.
Ted
Yeah, we didn't really get into
or
things.
Bob.
You know, we talked about alien abductions, but we didn't talk about like we talked about some specific alien abductions, but we really didn't talk about like the larger amount of them, like the more obscure ones. We didn't find like obscure stuff. And so we kind of like bottlenecked ourselves because we didn't have like a lot of material. So
Things. You just didn't want to be involved.
no, the problem was
You're Washington.
no, Mister. You
Mister?
every
Hold on, pump the brakes
I
on.
would drive in from out of town to come over and do the show, and I would always get a call like the day before. Got any ideas?
The
Nope.
day before.
Yeah, I always did.
Yeah, not even the day before. Sometimes the day of.
Like a couple hours before.
Yeah, I get a call like, got any ideas? It's like,
I made it work.
I don't know.
I made it work, and then you left town.
It's because I'm not an idea person.
And then you and Paco both left. That's what
Listen,
happened.
I left town. Yeah, I guess I left town.
Yeah, that's what happened. You would have got so much paranormal poon if you would have just stayed around.
Right.
I'm married.
She told ghost on her titties. I
Oh
guarantee
my
it.
god.
Not talking negative about your life. If you wanted boobies,
She's got a shirt that has a bee that says boo on it.
you want to shout out her OnlyFans or anything while we're here?
Oh my god. Coming soon.
Me too. Oh, no, that's funny. See, she's gonna fit in great.
Hey, mine's coming out too.
Oh, all of us.
We can reach out at the same time.
We're all seeing OnlyFans.
Vanishing Gates. Vanishing community.
Vanishing standards.
Podcast.
She makes XXX.
Oh,
Oh god.
Stop looking at it.
it's so funny.
What is that?
I don't know. But it freaked you out. We did.
Yeah.
All in vaginas look strangely human.
This episode's not been about Halloween at all.
It was at first.
It is
Ow.
The
all.
first like 20 minutes.
It's like 5 minutes in, Halloween was gone. Ah.
We're an hour and we're talking about this shit.
Can we talk about a second about the original Halloween movie where he impales that dude in the kitchen and he somehow impales him here in the gut and the guy's
And he stays
stood
in
with
the
the
door.
and somehow the butcher knife, which is a standard butcher knife, had to have been like straight up this long. Oh, someone's looking.
I thought somebody okay.
Oh,
I'm not. Anyway, so the knife had to literally be like a foot to 2 feet long. It had to be like a broadsword kitchen
And he
knife.
stuck him up in the
Yeah,
door.
and he was just like he's like stiff as a board against the door, like he doesn't slump
No, it was just like.
or anything. Yeah, he's just like ugh. Like that's how
Thought
people
about that. I
die.
never thought about
That's
yeah.
instant rigor mortis. Just
If that was real, he would have went like
yeah, he would immediately went like falling onto the
he would
dude.
have fallen down.
And
Yeah.
but the knife would have literally just to hold that body mass. The knife would have had to have been like because the knife already is like this long, right? To
It's like
hold
a
this,
normal butcher knife, yeah.
yeah, and to hold body mass like that, it has to be equal to the
Like
length.
this.
So you have to add like almost 2 feet onto that knife for it to be able to hold his corpse. And it's just, and even then, he'd probably fall off. I don't know. I'm being slowly abandoned live on air. This is Vanishing Gates. Welcome to the show. I want a drink out of it. Anyways, so yeah, I thought it's always like I saw a review of it the other day, and I just sit there, and I know I go back to it every once in a while. And I look at it, and I go, "There's what the fuck happened there?"
There's
Like,
probably a lot of things in that movie that don't make sense.
oh, there's a lot of things that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Like I never like I've seen that I haven't seen that movie all the way through yet.
Really?
It's been years. I started it and I usually get to the end where he shoots him, but I don't see like I haven't seen the whole thing all the way through because like I get up and I go do stuff. And I never knew that Michael unmasked that movie.
Unmasked?
Yeah. They pulled
Oh,
Michael's
yeah.
mask off in that movie. In Halloween 1. In the first Halloween movie.
And some trick-or-treaters.
I did not know that. Like, because I'd always apparently missed this part somehow.
I got trick-or-treaters.
Because I.
Yay.
Good job.
Not just my neighbor, but some trick-or-treaters.
Nice.
Yeah, they pulled over.
But yeah, in
That's just all your
Halloween
decorations.
63 or whatever, Michael unmasked. Like she pulled his mask off
Was that
when she pulled it off. Yeah, she unmasked
I don't
him.
remember
Yeah, he unmasked him.
What?
I didn't
I
know.
don't remember that in the original
And-
movie.
Are you sure it's not in Mandela
Yeah,
Effect?
no, it is in the original movie. She unmasked
She's
Michael
playing with her hair. That means she's turned on by the thought.
because when she like
His face.
because she falls backwards and he's choking her or something when he's choking her,
Oh, I think I
rips the
remember
mask
that.
off of him.
Yeah.
And then poor Donald Pleasance come up, the
He goes like
doctor.
this
Yeah,
real
he
quick.
pulls it
Yeah.
on really quickly. But yeah, he unmasked, and the reason that he did that was because the guy was the idea is that Michael's a destroying angel essentially. That's the guy. That was his whatever. What's the guy
He's a
who
monster.
produced it?
He has a curse.
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. But he wanted him to look like a destroying angel, and so he chose the guy because he has that cherubic jawline and stuff like that. It's like a blonde
Here's the
with
thing.
curly hair.
John Carpenter
Like a
never
sharp
wanted
jawline.
Michael Myers to be the bad guy in all the Halloween.
Yeah,
He
was
wanted
kind of like
every
handsome,
movie to be
wasn't he?
different.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
kinda like
that was the
handsome.
point. They wanted him to be handsome because that was the point of him was that he was a handsome person.
John Carpenter
And it
didn't
was a
want any
juxtaposition.
of the Halloween movies to be the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's the same thing with Jason series or with the Friday the 13th series because it was his mom and then it was supposed to be someone else and the problem was that they took it from him and they said, hey, we're going to make a series about her son survived or something, and then I think that's the reason like in this modern era people don't realize like when they kill off the bad guys and they really kill off the bad guy, they do it on purpose.
Taco Voorhees.
Taco Voorhees.
But in this, like nowadays, in horror movies, they try to kill off their bad guys because they're trying to make it so they can't make a sequel.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a lot of them. Like what was the last one I can think of? There were, I guess most of the ones you want to talk about, like the Halloween series. From the Halloween series to the Friday the 13th series, they didn't want the same person because they didn't want it to be like this supernatural creature. It was just supposed to be a strong person who was hard to kill.
That could
Well, Halloween, he didn't want it to be about that at all. John Carpenter's like, I never wanted it to be a serial killer. I wanted it to be something different every movie.
Which is why Halloween 3 happened.
That said, though, Jamie Lee Curtis is hot. Super happy she's still
True.
around and doing that.
She is hot.
She is some nice.
Boobies.
I wasn't gonna say. Wow. Okay, I wasn't gonna say that. Acting skills is what I was gonna say, but okay, you may have perverted. Well,
that's-
there's no one here is sexually frustrated.
He made him look like that.
Yeah, it's because they just he wanted something like he wanted him to be like cherubic, he's like a destroying angel. That was his idea. But the thing is, like that's why Halloween 3 happened because when they made Halloween 2, I don't think he wanted to do Halloween 2 the way they did it, right? Because he was annoyed. Well, he wasn't. He didn't want him to survive. But people were so insistent on more Michael Myers.
Halloween 2 was supposed to
Halloween
be
3.
Halloween 1. They just didn't allow him a long enough budget to
Yeah.
put the film together. It was not two films.
Super low budget.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the same
two
film.
films. It was one film, and it sounds like, from what I remember, I could be totally wrong. Guys, correct me in the email, vanishinggates@gmail.com. Please let me know what you know about this, because it'd be dope as fuck. But it seems like it was supposed to be one film,
Yeah.
not a sequel.
What?
And Halloween 3 was supposed to be just in the next iteration of crazy shit happening.
Yeah.
And then there would be more crazy shit that wasn't Michael Myers. It was supposed to be a thing. But then Michael Myers came around, and now Katie's TikTok's like, I'll never snitch on daddy. You know, it's like that kind of thing.
Anyways.
You have to bring up a TikTok I made 4 years ago.
I'm calling him out. You could just be like, I don't know what you're talking about. But nope, you put yourself out there.
But the point is that that's true. That's exactly what he was trying to do. He was trying to make a horror anthology. He wanted this horror anthology of like different shit happening. Like, people don't know shit about. What is that for? Oh, sorry, the chain at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah.
She's the
It
chain.
just feels bugging me
The
because
Jason Lives one.
straight. I don't know.
Well,
Like,
Jason lives.
which
he
version
got
is
the
she?
chain
Yeah,
around
because he was tied to the bottom of the lake.
Yeah.
He was dropped to the bottom of the lake.
They bought all of the front of it.
I haven't watched any of them this year. Surprisingly. And him rapping.
Part of the problem is the reason you don't see a lot of the same director come back and the producers and stuff like that is because
Hollywood.
what happens is the studio says, this made a lot of money, I want to do this again.
Yeah.
But the director's like, I only wanted one of those. And that's why I killed them. And so, like a lot of the like the end of Nightmare on Elm Street when she rips her through the window, John Carpenter didn't want that. He just wanted Freddy dead. He wanted the happy ending. And
He does want a happy end.
wait. Happy ending? I might be wrong about that one. I might be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure he didn't want that to happen though. That it was the studio interfering. Like there's a few movies that like the studio will do that. Like for Halloween for instance, they interfered with that one eventually, where he didn't want it to continue.
Okay.
I think Aliens. I think that was one they kept pushing.
Really, Scott told him to fuck off.
Yeah. Aragon, not a horror movie, but Christopher Paolini, the writer of the Aragon series, they fucked that show up so much they were just like, nah.
I like when you go from talking about an actual demonic presence around me to talking about movies. That's how boring this thing is.
I mean,
That's kind of insult to say. Do you think it insults him? Do you think it bugs him?
you didn't continue. I don't know.
Puts me in a better mood. Do you think it pisses that thing off?
So
I know. I'm saying, do you think it pisses that thing off when I just switch subjects on it?
Just ignore them and pretend like they don't exist. They go away
That's awful.
because they don't go exist.
Because you're little bitches. I wish we had a Wahacha board here.
Oh God, no. I'm in the don't fuck around, don't find out category.
Fuck that, dude. If we had a Wahacha board, we'd be playing one right now. You know why? Can we give My Little Pony out to scare you guys even further? Because that's who makes Wahacha boards. Hasbro.
Well, I'm more afraid of My Little Pony than I would you.
I will find some My Little Ponies. Maybe the demons will talk to us at the ponies.
the bronies.
You gotta get all the
that part's
ponies.
scary as shit.
You gotta get all of them out there.
That part doesn't
Bronies are
count.
scary.
Bronies are frightening as hell. Those fuckers are terrifying. They neckbeards, not great.
Same with furries.
Furries are weird.
Furries are fucking weird.
They're getting weirder every day too. Like now
furriers in our audience.
they had like a pet
don't mean
meetup or
you.
whatever where there's like a bunch of them in like England or something like some shit.
It's rich.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah, that's kind of the point.
there's a scritch in a scrim.
It's a kink. That's why they do it.
You guys not like
What? No, I'm listening to
the
you.
scrim is when they actually pull their stuff out and do stuff. A scritch is when they get together and they cuddle pile. A scrim is that, and a scritch is when they actually do the stuff.
Ew.
Do you know why I know this?
No.
Because God hates me. Because I'm a morbid person with weird curiosity. That's why.
No, there was a guy who turned himself into a dog. That's some creepy shit. He spent $10,000 on surgery.
Body.
Yeah, to get himself, and he has a fursuit, like a border
He
collie
didn't
suit.
turn himself into a dog. He dresses like one and had
He-
surgery.
He basically got his arms removed or something like that. Like he had his hands removed or some shit.
Why?
Like he's I don't exactly know what happened, but he had like surgery to modify himself into a dog. It said, a la Tusk, I think. I don't know if you know what Tusk is.
Like from
Do you-
Fleetwood Mac?
You sound like you know Tusk
Is it a
is.
movie?
It's the thing
Yeah,
where
it's
you know where
Kevin
Jason
Smith
Long or whatever from Jeepers Creepers. Justin Long from Jeepers
It's a
Creepers.
Kevin Smith
He
movie.
gets turned into a
walrus.
walrus.
Oh god.
The guy surgically converts
Yeah.
into a walrus. I'm not sure how. He expanded his mass quite a bit.
That's
I'm still
creepy.
confused by it. But I'm listening to here. There really. Honestly, the worst. Honestly, I wasn't even disturbed by the fact that it turned into a walrus. Like I'd be like, that's such a disturbing scene. My first thought in my head was, why is he getting so much bigger? Why is he moving around now? You know, the body like has so much muscle mass. Like, why would he do that? The thing can't move now. Like, walruses aren't that unagile. They can move.
Unagile?
And that was the thoughts that was going through my fucking head. Like, this
The
is not gonna,
unagile?
not he just turned a human into a walrus. My first thought was, this walrus isn't going to be able to move around. This is ridiculous.
Not on land anyway.
This is a ridiculous walrus. And it can't even hold its breath long enough.
Being technical about it.
I'm
Totally
pretty-
fucking this walrus.
Fucking
Can't
walrus.
outrun me.
I'm pretty sure that's what he was doing. Because he really loved walruses. Really, really loved walruses. I recall.
Do you remember the
quite
Human
well.
Centipede?
Not well. I never saw that,
I never
and
did
I'm
either.
so glad I
Oh.
even not knowing the context is a disturbing thing to say.
South Park.
Creepy.
Oh my
You flick the bean to it. Don't For those of you who know, Katie Cat's kind of a pervert.
dude.
That much.
No, I did see a review of it with like the girl and how she like everything happened, and the guy was sitting there talking about it. He's not even doing. He's like doing a How to Survive episode. How to Survive. He's doing How to Survive. Hold on, she got away.
Don't do it.
She got out.
She got stuck.
No, she got out the first time, and then she didn't know where she was, so she went back in the house to find a phone, and then she.
Oh, before she got something.
And then she jumped into a pool while the guy was chasing her with a gun.
Why do people jump into water? I saw a movie like that. I think we watched one the other day, like where someone jumped into the water. I'm like, why would you fucking do that?
It's
We
loud.
watched a horror movie. Why would no? It's just not that. The person's after them. It's like you can't move as fast in the water.
They're just walking
Yeah,
around the fucking
fuck.
pool. They
Exactly.
just walk around.
Yeah.
Like,
We watched it like
10 times faster
maybe
than
like
God.
a couple weeks ago. And I'm just like, why would you go in the fucking water?
I think she's trying to avoid getting shot. Like she thought that if she got in the water, the
This
bullet.
wasn't even about people with guns. Like, okay,
But she wasn't getting shot. She didn't get shot.
So if you're trying to get shot at, jump in water. Don't jump in a fucking swimming pool that's only 15 feet, 20 feet long.
Like, but the guy who got caught was, I guess he like tried to tranquilize the police. And I'm just sitting like, you know, they call in.
Every time I try to equalize a police officer.
It's like but she got away the first time. She literally got out and then decided to go back for her friend. And I'm sitting thinking, I'm like, okay, if you're in that situation, you have one of two options: go back for your friend or get help. What are you doing? Going to get help.
Remember, I said that the other day to you. I was like, get out of the house. Run.
Why do people go
Run
upstairs?
away.
Yeah, jump.
Yeah, we
Don't go upstairs.
it comes to like
Hey, if you're ever in a house fire, I promise you, running upstairs isn't going to get the fire to stop.
Yeah.
And neither will it get a fucking killer to stop. Okay? Two things that will not stop trying to kill you in a house fire, in the case of going upstairs, is a killer and a house fire. Alright? Neither of which you should go upstairs for.
At the same time, if you want to lure Katie Cat, all you have to do is put a little bit of Red Bull and vodka out there. And some pumpkin spice lattes.
This may not actually work.
Also, don't do that.
Yeah.
May not work. We can't.
I heart her. She's cool. She's my friend.
But no, I mean, I don't know why people fucking like. People are like, I'm gonna go back to my friend, or I'm gonna run upstairs. It's like, if you can get away, get help.
Call the police.
If you get to someone fast enough, they cannot clean up the scene. Because here's the thing: you only need a search warrant if there isn't a probable cause. If someone just runs up to you covered in blood and says, "My friend is being killed in there. I just escaped from there," they
That's
can bust
PCI.
that shit down immediately and walk right the fuck
PCI,
in.
100% PCI. Probable call to investigate.
Yeah.
The cops, if you say, hey, someone's killing someone in this house, cop will be like, I'm in.
I guarantee
They'll go
you,
with their
they're
gun.
going to enjoy kicking the door down for you to go in immediately. They're not going to knock. They're going the fuck
It's
in.
my house. Someone's dying.
They're going to go in with guns ablaze and like, get down.
some of the movie tropes I've seen have just been so frustrating. It's like, dude, like, why would you do this?
It's like the ones where they have like this elaborate
Always fight.
setup. Yeah. Or run if you can. Always run if you can.
Always fight.
Always run if you can. Unless
doesn't always work.
Except she had him down.
Your ankle might break
Hold on.
over a branch because you're scared.
The thing is though, she fought. I think she had him down too, didn't she? She like knocked him down or had him out in the Centipede movie.
I don't remember.
It's like Halloween too.
I just know she ate some Japanese dude shit.
Double tap. Live by it, die by it, okay? Double tap. If you ever in a situation with someone chasing you, you get them on the ground and they're hurt and they can't fight back, stab them repeatedly until they can't fight back.
Eliminate the problem.
Once you have surgically removed their stomach, you can go ahead and walk away.
If you're in a situation, look, from a self-defense situation, if you're in a situation where someone's trying to kill you, you fight until they don't move anymore. And then you keep making them not move anymore.
Yes.
It's not fucking rocket surgery, guys.
They don't get back up.
It's not a movie. Like, reality, you stab them or shoot them until they stop moving.
Like, don't be Laurie
And then you keep doing that until they really stop moving. When the threat is neutralized, you're safe. That's it.
And you would have a lot of adrenaline in that situation.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
You
Laurie
could probably do that because you'd be so scared.
It's literally like Laurie Strode from Halloween, for the first Halloween, where she stabs him in the neck with a darning needle. Like, she stabs him in the neck with a knitting needle. She stabs him in the neck with it, and then he gets back up.
Darning needle.
I don't know.
In what movie?
Did you just make him a
Halloween.
Oh.
Halloween. And then she takes a knife, and she stabs him, and then walks away again. Stabs him once, walks away again. And I'm just sitting there like, keep stabbing.
No, you stupid bitch!
Everybody in the fucking theater was probably sitting there thinking, you just stabbed him in the neck, he got up, keep stabbing him. No, keep doing it. Like, there's at no point where you should just stop and take a fucking nap with your back to the killer. It's like, you know, this guy just got up repeatedly, he's been hunting me. I'm just going to sit here and stare off into the distance while he's behind me. I'm not going to watch him or anything. Fuck that.
What you do is, you be that beautiful ebony chick from Scary Movie. No, bitch! Don't open that door!
Yes! You shot that shit.
I don't remember that chick is so hot.
Fighting the ring.
Oh,
yes! She beats the shit out of the ring girl. She beats the shit out of the ring girl.
Follow her thing. Ghetto it up, dude. Get some fights on.
Dude, brawl.
Nasty.
Brawl holla. Go at it. You're gonna die anyways. Just go. Here's the thing. Like, imagine
like
if
I was saying about fucking bitching the Greys. Like, I will take you down, bud.
Imagine if you're the ring
You're
girl,
that skinny?
and every time you haunt somebody, they beat the shit out of you at the start, and you barely manage to win, so the next time you have to haunt the next person, you're like, she's just sitting there like on the screen like, do I go out? I don't know if this one's gonna know how to box.
I don't know what to do right
so
now.
you opens the fucking thing, it's just Gates G just standing there like, I don't know if I need to go out today. Starts coming on the screen, looks at him, goes, wrong building, wrong building, wrong building.
The Broncos going to any football game.
No, we won last week. We beat the Chiefs. We beat a 16th straight.
I don't watch football anymore.
They've killed us for 16 straight games. 8 years of this, I had to watch them. 8 years in prison. I had to watch the Denver Broncos lose, and we won the Super Bowl the other
Do you
week.
remember the Super Bowl when?
Don't even try to bring up that Super Bowl.
Remember when we were going
Yes!
to the Super Bowl?
We know. We know.
And I don't care that much about football at all.
We lost.
It's just super fun to bring it back up because
I remember it was a really bad defeat.
you left at halftime.
Yes, because it was over.
You quit.
I gave up.
In a serial killer movie, you would have died.
You left at halftime?
I would have lived. Yeah, I left. Because we were down like 30 points or something. We were like,
Rage quit a fucking Super Bowl.
they fumbled the fucking ball right off the bat. Like the first snap, the fucking center threw it about a mile. I think it was Hamill or something like that.
Sucks.
I think it was Hamill at the time, threw it like a fucking mile over Manning's head. And then fucking Manning drops back to get it, and Seattle picks it up. And I was like, yep, that's game. No,
Exactly.
I think we got it back, and then you guys got safety on it.
This is exactly how you don't survive a horror movie. So Jack's
You leave.
advice might not be the best.
You leave.
Sometimes you just own the loss.
Listen,
But you fight for it. If you give up, you die.
learn martial art.
Yeah, also that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Yeah.
BJJ and MMA? Not blowjob.
It would be a lot harder for Michael Myers to stab you if you disarm him and then proceed to break all of his arms.
Or make him go to sleep.
Throw him into Go-Go Plata.
The thing about Michael, he's got a curse where he can't die.
Okay, that was a retcon that happened. Like no one cares about after 3. After Halloween 3, there is no Halloween. It's all just a crap that just kept rolling.
I like how Jack is just over talking Katie Cat the entire time and not letting her.
Well, she's a female.
He's disgusting. You're disgusting.
That's what we're supposed to do, right? I'm told that that's what we do. And we're just canceled. I do this to cancel every once in a while. Don't worry about it. No, I agree with you, but I'm saying that like
first of all, Busta Rhymes will kick your ass.
Busta
I love
Rhymes.
that movie. Resurrection is so funny. I love that movie.
I haven't seen it. I do know Busta Rhymes kicked Michael Myers' ass. That's what
he tried.
How many times did you masturbate to that?
He did beat the shit out of Michael Myers.
I like you didn't answer immediately. Like a few.
4 or 5.
Oh, you really did.
I didn't know.
What?
But I think that actually, honestly, I think it would a lot of horror movies would be a lot more interesting if they did shit like that.
Yeah.
Where the serial killer actually ran into someone who knew what they were doing and just started beating the shit out of them. Because being super powered over someone who has no idea what they're doing is just it's boring. Like it's nothing. But going up against someone and you have like okay, so you can't necessarily, maybe you can't be killed, but they can just break your fucking arms. And then it'd be more interesting to see what the extent of what you can do is. Like if you're super strong, maybe you can like overpower them.
That's what Aliens was so cool.
Yeah.
Aliens, because wow, you just like a fucking canine. You know, you're a Chihuahua, Jack Wawa. No, Ripley like you did the same thing. No, Ripley was like this unassuming. She was just intelligent and she knew what she was doing.
Yeah,
She
this evil.
fucked that shit up. Leave me alone. Hey, stop it! Don't make fun of me. It's a disability.
No, I think Ripley is probably one of the baddest ass characters in the entire. Because the whole time she's not,
Dude, her Alien 3 poster was the bitch is back. But then the advertisement.
The thing about her character that was really good was the fact that she wasn't like superpowered, didn't have like plot armor. She was just smart. She had to think her way through everything she was doing. She was paying attention to stuff. She was quiet. She wasn't trying to kill this thing. She was trying to get the fuck away.
She was a hot chick. That's plot
That
armor.
helps too. Yes.
That's called plot armor.
And that was the first movie, and then the second movie she was a
still
badass.
fucks.
She was a badass in the second movie.
She's like 70 years old. It's so
When she recognized it, awesome.
made that really awkward.
Fucking cat almost got people killed multiple times. Okay.
You leave pigs alone, dude. Sorry. You don't need to have Katie trying to masturbate to Sigourney Weaver.
Okay. Well, not good.
I even like Aliens 3 and Resurrection. I like
And
that's
what's his name?
Resurrection.
That's 4.
Alien Resurrection.
That's number 4.
It's not
Resurrection.
Fun fact. No, Resurrection 3.
I can pull it up right now. No, Alien 3 is different. I can
No, Alien 3
right here on my Xbox.
Alien 3 is just Alien 3.
Yeah,
What's
there's
the-
Alien
4 is when they named it. That's Resurrection.
Resurrection.
Because that's the scene where she throws the basketball.
It's the baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an actual thing she did. Like,
So
they
it's the birth of Xenomorph.
she did the scene and then she just like, she was walking away, I guess, and she just threw it up.
Yes.
They got it in one take.
She's a clone of Ripley because in the third one she dropped herself.
No, Sigourney Weaver in real life did that. Well, after the take, she just did that. She just fucking threw the ball.
She just jumped into molten lava.
No. At the end of at 4, when she meets Ron Perlman and them in Resurrection,
I know.
he throws that fucking over the shoulder Hail Mary.
With the deep raspy voice.
That hot guy.
Hot guy.
Well, we know all the deep raspy voice hot guys.
Oh, she has a hard on. She's
He was
talking.
Deep
He was
raspy
the
voice.
bad guy in The Crow. Yeah.
Oh, I have no
Do you
idea.
want to watch Alien Resurrection after this? I think I have it up.
Alien. That almost went in the wrong direction for me.
Fuck if I know. I guess I gotta Google it.
He has a really cool voice,
Alan
though.
God, which guy?
He's like deep, like gravelly. Like he could be the Joker.
Was he the he was the dude in the wheelchair, not the wheelchair.
No.
He was the dual gun dude, right? He was the marksman. Yeah, I think I know who he is, but I don't know his name. I think I remember who he was. He got that really thick like jawline though. Yeah. I remember. I remember people by some form of facial structures.
There is. Michael Hawk.
Yeah, he's super hot.
What's it?
She has an old guy fetish, folks. If you're
Is it out of smoke out there? Is that what that's saying?
Yeah, it's.
Oh. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta replenish my fog.
I find the most annoying thing to be like
goddamn taco.
Yes, we are. Can anyone explain to me how like that guy with Kevin Bacon got killed in Friday the 13th in that way? He got stabbed through the throat under the bed. Like, he had to like physically just lay there and feel something coming up through the bed and just be cool with it for a second because you can't just like if you ever stabbed a bed before, it takes a second. Like, he
was sleeping.
Yeah, but you're stabbing through fabric. I mean, I don't know how she got the goddamn through the fabric.
He was sleeping.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't remember. I haven't seen that in a while.
And then you get the one where they like have the heart, where they cut out his heart in an autopsy, and the guy like eats it, and
Oh,
then they become Jason Voorhees.
oh god. Yeah, some of those, the more those movies went on, they kind of got ridiculous. Like the one where they're in space.
It's just, yeah,
Jason X or
it-
whatever.
rolled the fuck downhill. Like none of it was correlating, but they did it on purpose because they knew they didn't have to anymore because they've hit the zany motion. It's like look at Pumpkinhead for God's sake. Pumpkinhead went from a scary movie to just whatever the fuck it was after that. I mean, it wasn't really scary in the first place. It was a good horror movie, the first one, but like the second one, God, I think the second one's called like Blood Wings or something like that. It was terrible. I don't even know how the fuck they like.
Budget or something.
Yeah, I'm like, unless you give me an Xbox, I don't want that. And it's like, hey, this kid just got hit by a bike. Maybe we should help him. No, he did. Let's bury him. It's cool. Leave him here. And his dad's like, I'm gonna take you home, put some soap on your face, and then you're gonna be fine. And I'm just like, maybe anybody call an ambulance
Yeah.
or something. Take him to a hospital. You got a car. Could have taken you 10 seconds to get there. They don't know where they are, but I mean, fuck, dude. Just no, it's cool. I'm just like the whole time I'm trying to figure out how that happened. And Pumpkinhead. How the fuck they managed to kill that kid? He didn't even hit the kid full on. He like bumped that
With
kid.
the motorcycle.
He barely bumped him though.
Where you going? Oh.
And it wouldn't have been enough
Gross.
blunt force trauma to have killed him right away, right? He would have been he'd have been fucking fine for like an hour or two. And they could have got him to a hospital, but it says dad thought like taking him home, walking him home slowly, and then putting soap on his face would heal him, I guess.
No, the kid like got hit by a freaking motorcycle tire.
Yeah. Have you ever been hit by a motorcycle tire? I have.
Yes.
Doesn't hurt that bad.
It does when it runs over you.
Are you dead?
No, I'm bigger than that kid was. I ran over myself with it.
Oh.
A little different. Went over the handlebars and the fucking stupid Honda 250 kept going.
I like that part though.
Not the greatest thing ever.
I do think they did something interesting where they were like, where they took Pumpkinhead into the church and it was like sanctified ground and it didn't work. They were just like, no, we're not going to make this work, this time fuckers.
Do you think there's Pumpkinhead porn?
Oh god, there's always something, man. Why are you so on that?
I don't know, man. It's Halloween and the spirits are out. I'm just wondering if there's Pumpkinhead
Fucking
porn.
so horny apparently.
You say Pumpkinhead porn?
Do you think there's Pumpkinhead porn?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Rule 38.
What?
If something exists on the internet, there's
Rule
porn about
38.
it. 34, 38.
What is that
There's
saying?
porn about everything.
Yeah, that's like rule
Rule
34, 38. It's if it exists on the internet, there's porn about it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Stop looking up porn.
Something weird shit.
Yeah, we're talking about movies and shit and Halloween.
Well, no, we're not.
You ever seen Halloween 3 yet?
Season of the Witch.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites.
Tried to watch it, but I was like, well, this doesn't have Michael Myers in it, so I'm not interested.
That was the problem was that Was that's what happened? Is everyone like got uninterested in it because Michael Myers wasn't in
It
it?
was about a totally different thing.
Yeah, but that was the point. Was it supposed to be an anthology? It was supposed to be like think like American Horror Story. It's
No,
supposed
it
to be an
doesn't
anthology.
exist. You guys are wrong.
Oh, good, thank God. But
I looked.
Reddit?
yeah, probably on Reddit.
Or like one of those fanfic sites.
I didn't want to go that far.
Yeah, you have to dig sometimes. Really
I
dig
didn't
it
want to
deep.
dig.
Tumblr.
Tumblr, oh God. The shit that's there, that'll horrify you for sure. Cats. Cats everywhere! Anyway,
I know.
oh God. I don't know. Anyways, what the fuck?
Why did you say that?
The fuck?
You guys are talking about Tumblr and shit. I don't know.
No, I was saying I was trying to say I used to be on.
Oh my
So
God.
it's like your first girlfriend.
You blogged on Tumblr? Oh God, no. She's lived the life, man. The whole life on Tumblr.
Lives.
Dude, if people who are seriously into Reddit have like problems, like Redditing and fucking Tumblr, just suck you in. Look at she has a shame face on right now. I'm just like thinking about it, like, oh God.
It used to be
Tumblr.
kind of cringe.
What kind of cringe? Tell us all about yourself. You write on Tumblr. What was the fanfics?
No, I used to.
Stories?
I used to read them.
Oh.
She used to write fanfiction. Don't let her lie to you.
She got Twilight fanfiction out there somewhere. You got the Harry Potter Twilight fanfiction out there somewhere.
Might
That's
have.
awkward. He's only defeated by fear. No worry, yes.
It likes children and sex. He's like, sign me up.
Actually, as it turns out, according to Stephen King, he did not like children and sex.
Even though he has that
He
scene.
wrote an entire fucking.
Yeah, he didn't want to eat them
Orgy
after
scene.
that. After that, he couldn't eat them anymore, remember? So he doesn't like children.
All your fog is in the road.
Yeah, I know. All those people out there are going to be like in an accident.
If it comes around,
We'll have trick or treater.
real zombies.
We'll have trick or treater.
Yeah,
Let's stop for candy.
real zombies.
We just died on your road. Can we have some candy?
Hey,
You're dead now.
I just head on collided with this person over here, and you got Snickers by any chance? Can I get a Snickers? Perhaps a Crunch bar. Like my wife's legs are
Oh, it's
crossed.
not.
Said like my wife's legs are crunched.
Do you want to shout your wife's fans or what?
My wife does not have an OnlyFans. OnlyFans.
You want to shout out yours?
I have one.
Liar.
You want to shout out yours?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Mood is magic.
You don't want to know what the juice is.
Oh, they know the juice.
If you had an OnlyFans, it'd be like, it'd have ginger in it. It'd be like ginger something.
Ginger snaps. Good werewolf movie.
Ginger
Yeah, that was a good werewolf movie.
Good movie at all.
Just-
Christina Ricci.
Okay, that's a good one.
Oh, wait.
Okay, good. That's a good werewolf movie. That was okay.
All over the place. We need to topic for next week.
We're talking. You're wandering off in sex land, okay?
I'm horny, okay? Give me a break.
It should just gone walking with them.
It's got
Over.
always horny. What are you trying to say?
Are you like the horny Hulk? That's your secret? I'm always horny.
I'm not the only
Would
one.
you lean over and say that's the Black Widow? Like the Hulk did? I'm always angry.
Is it Scarlett Johansson? Probably not. She's annoying.
Oh,
She's a hot ginger. Annoying. Here's the rule. Redheads don't usually have sexual relations with the redheads because we tend to hurt each other too much.
you know, tense
That's more like a
relations
fist
with that
fight.
woman, with that woman.
You know, it's more like a fist fight.
Oh,
Why are you coming here?
I don't know. I keep doing it because
The
of the
Phantom
cost.
Opera.
Yeah.
The Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom.
I'm thirsty. I need water.
Yeah, you're thirsty.
I need to get water.
Go get some.
I will. Eventually.
So you bitching.
Son of a bitch! My drinks are in the car. I'm going to the keys.
Sad. Water in the kitchen.
Your water in the kitchen.
I'm water under the bridge. Anyway, more about your stuff. More scary movies that you like. And why?
There's so many that I like. One of my favorites. Beetlejuice. Love Beetlejuice. Any Tim Burton. I love Tim Burton. Lost Boys. Obviously.
Also, your movie.
It was so funny seeing that.
That was
Well, not live. You just saw Rocky Horror though.
Oh, that was great. Rocky Horror is one of my favorites, yeah. I saw the live
What's wrong with you?
musical. What do you mean?
Nobody should like Tim Allen. Tim
Curry.
Curry?
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen or Tim
Water,
Curry.
retard.
Nobody should like anybody. I'm just tired. I want my coffee, but it's in my goddamn car.
Tim Curry's dope.
Yeah, Rocky Horror.
Tim
That was really fun.
But she didn't go watch Tim Curry's Rocky Horror.
Butters.
No, I watched the music, like the
The
live
actual
show.
live show of it.
Yeah.
The live performance.
It's fun.
That's dope.
South Park
You
is like
didn't have to have the V on your face this time.
No, I've done that before.
We should have V'd your face for this one.
What?
Wait,
You get to wear a V on your face the first time you go? What?
Terrible.
Virgin. Yeah.
It sounded terrible.
Well, you don't have to, but you know.
It's just to show people you're having
First
fun.
time she's been there.
First time that you've been just go. Yeah.
People are fucking weird.
Yep.
Y'all need a hobby, not a goddamn day.
Drawing V's on people's faces sounds like a hobby.
Play Pokemon, Jesus.
I play Pokemon Go
Every day. We got to about this kid now.
I like Turtle.
I like that. Where are the goddamn trick or treaters?
Lincoln beard going on.
Score and 63 years ago.
Fourth score and I hate my life ago. Yeah. Thanks for making me feel good about myself. His hair properly trimmed. Fucking Uncle Fester.
Listen, man. Listen. I'm sure my beard for sure though right
You
now.
could have lit a light bulb with my hair.
Oh, I hate not having a beard so much.
Yeah, me
Fucking hate
too.
it.
I've cut mine down tomorrow.
Why?
I go to work.
You have to. Did you work in a factory?
Yeah, right. I have to wear a respirator.
Ah.
It still goes back in like a couple days, dude. It doesn't.
Yeah, I didn't shave for that. I just fucking slapped it over my beard and I was like, alright.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching Vanishing Gates. I'm Jay. That's
The magnificently magnanimous Jack.
our new co-host.
Katie. Cat.
Yeah.
We love you guys. Like, share, follow, subscribe, and tell your friends about how giant our peepees are. And you really doing shoe on head?
Nailed it. I did it to see if anyone actually watched.
Is that some kind of inside joke?
There we go. All right, we'll be back live. Hopefully, we'll have the scoop next week or the week after. We'll be here. Love you guys. Send us your stories of the strange, unexplained, paranormal, any kind of other weird stuff. Katie just murdered us. VanishingGates@gmail.com. Catch you later, and we love you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good nightmares.
Bye, everybody.
So weird.
Merca.
That was fun. Did you have fun?
Yes. Watch a scary movie.
It's like, I want to bang now, but my brother's here.
Oh, I'll bang you.
What?
I'll be here forever. Don't worry.
They split up.
Just kidding.
What's shoe on head?
It's a stupid fucking meme.
Oh.
I guess I can go pick them up. I guess they split off from the group.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why on your phone?
Because Felix is. My son, my baby, he bit through my phone.
Be fun.
Great.
It's actually
It's
cracked
fucked up.
in there. Yeah, I can't use the top half of my phone. No, barely. Unfortunately.
So it was last year.
Yeah, it's getting sad.
This is just like it sucks that like so people are poor, so it's fucking happening. As people are just not able to
I'm
afford.
bored too. I'm still fucking good at candy.
No, I just mean people aren't capable of purchasing like costumes and
They
shit.
can just show up in a costume. I don't give a fuck.
They can show up with a pillowcase and be like, trick or treat.
Give me the stuff.
Give me the fuck shit, man.
Fentanyl.
Well, I was like, oh, I'll take my car and go pick them up, and then we can go. And then I was just like, wait a minute, she has my fucking keys. Yeah, she's great.
So, you gonna be here Saturday
I don't know, right?
for the show?
Oh, well, if you give me a fucking topic.
I will try to figure out one. If you're not gonna be here, Katie will.
We should probably try and get the studio ready though.
Why not? We're gonna
Saturday.
try to do that.
I am the studio. Be the
We're gonna have to do the studio.
That hurts myself.
What are you doing?
Annoying you. Oh,
I guess I can go try and meet them. She'll be coming back this way.
you so look like the chick from Bones right now.
Do I? The
Uh,
Deschanel chick?
Yeah, the way your hair is, you look
Oh.
The blood?
like. Okay, right?
That worked.
Pull off.
I left early today
Why did you leave early today?
because I have a sore throat. I didn't feel good. I didn't want to be there on Halloween.
Tomorrow?
Maybe.
How much number you got, yeah? Is that the DVD one or the DVD one?
No, it's the 2S. Or 2.
That's the old one, isn't it?
No, it's just, no.
The last DVD?
Anyone.
The disc list?
What?
The no disc?
Yeah.
There's like fruit flies all over this thing.
That doesn't fucking surprise me at all. No one's gonna eat that shit. It's for the fucking monsters. It's for the dead.
flies.
It's selling to take care of those.
Meet then.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was fun.
Leave y'all.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thank you. That was fun.
You ever drink babies out of a shoe?
Huh? That was people do.
Alright. You have fucking shoes on my couch right now.
Sorry.
Take your fucking boots off.
I didn't even think about it. I just wanted to fix it.
Katie. Take your fucking boots off.
You have fun?
Did you have fun?
Yes, I did.
No, you not. Go finish what you're doing, but take your fucking boots off. Don't make me slap you.
You will, anyway.
Might.
Yeah, that was fun.
Good. No, glad you had fun.
So he seemed like he was uncomfortable. It's like, "Oh, you're he doesn't. He seems pretty into his wife. Talks about her all the time.
Wow.
What? He does.
Okay.
What? What?
No. Like him?
No. Not at all. I like you.
You were the worst liar I've ever met in my entire fucking life.
Oh. Mm.
Wow.
Would you quit it?
Nope.
Why do you think I like your brother?
I'm gonna give you do what you're doing.
Are you fucking with me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You were a horrible liar.
I'm not lying about anything.
I'm not mad about it. Gross. She's iffy.
Yeah, I'm not into your brother. Stop.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
You need to stop. Stop doing that. You said the same thing about Dixie. You're like, oh, you like my brother? I don't like your brothers. I like you. Okay?
Hmm?
I feel like you don't believe me. Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you like him.
Stop. You do quit being weird.
That did not help your case.
You're being weird. Stop.
Watch your body language.
You know how much I'm in love with you. I tell you every day.
That's not what you're into.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. It's fine. Any ideas for topics for next week's show?
We have a week to figure it out, so.
Want to watch a movie?
Yeah, that's what you want to do. I'm here with you.
Let's do that night. Call and sit tomorrow.
Hanging out with you. Here to hang out with you. Are you okay?
No,
I'm
I'll be fine.
worried about you.
It's okay.
I miss you.
Hey, we're good.
No.
You good.
I don't know.
You too. Let's watch a show.
I guess we're not gonna be at any trick or treaters really.
That's depressing.
Yeah.
People that want to watch the show, it's like, man, it is Halloween now, so different.
Well, you gotta remember, I mean, you haven't been doing it for a while, so it's gonna take some time to get back to that.
Yeah, I wanted to see people were seeing like they were really involved. So, we'll see.